Alright, I think it's working now. I forgot to turn it on. Let me stop the stream and Alright, Luke and Load back. I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn my mic on. So that whole time I just spent streaming was completely wasted. Let me see. Hold on, I'll be right back. I want to end the stream and restart. Alright, third time hopefully is the charm here. Alright, whatever. For whatever reason, it won't restart a different stream, so it's okay. We'll just go with whatever stream this is now. And maybe I'll edit down the video later for those of you watching later on, because now I'm not going to have like 4 minutes worth of non-sound. It's just going to look like I'm yelling at no one here. So maybe I'll have to edit that out later. Thank you, Crane Gaming, for jumping by, though, joining the live stream. I'm excited. As I was trying to say earlier, and I forgot to turn my mic on, is that this is my live stream, a podcast type video where I'm talking about the highest rated Steam games, which one are on sale, which one I'm thinking about buying, and passing these along to you guys so that you guys can tell me about these games you've played, whether I should get them or not, or if a sale interests you, go ahead and buy it yourself, and hopefully we can enjoy some great Steam games that are highly rated, but on sale for cheap, because a lot of us out here don't got that green stuff, don't got mad stacks, and we need to be a little bit more selective in how much money we spend on games. So if you're watching this in the live stream like Crane Gaming, or later on, I thank you for joining. Always comment below. I love talking to you guys and having so much fun with you. And so let's get started into the game. Sorry I'm a little bit distracted here. I was just making sure everything was right, since at first I didn't have my mic on. LOL. So anyways, the first one is Bastion, and if you saw my gameplay come out this week, it's been an excellent game so far, and I'm putting this one back on this list because another site is having it on sale for $3.79, pretty much the price I got it for. I think I got it for $3.74. Big whoop, 5-cent difference. But it is the 64th highest rated game on Steam. It's been a blast for me so far. I've only played about an hour to 2 hours of it, and I've only shown you guys about 15 minutes. But I've had a lot of fun. It's kind of an RPG, at least got some RPG aspect, but it's more of an action beat 'em up top down game. But really beautiful, fun narration, and the combat has been really fun so far, and each time I play it gets a little more intense. So, good game for you to pick up if you're interested in that. The second one, the sale, is Witcher 2. This is the 1190th best Steam game. It is the game before Witcher 3, which everyone, of course, loves. It's one of the highest rated games of all time. Nothing can really beat Witcher 3, apparently. Everyone streams it, everyone plays it. And right now, Witcher 2, I know it's not quite highly as rated as Witcher 3, but if you're looking to play the game before Witcher 3, it's at an excellent price of $3.99. The cheapest it's ever been is $2.99, so it's only $1 more than the cheapest it's ever been. I would consider getting it, but just by nature of my job with the youth group and stuff, I'm probably not going to stream it or play it, so I'm not going to end up buying this game. And I'm only spending 20 bucks a month, by the way, if you haven't heard. And I've already spent, it's like 7 or 8 bucks on Arkham City and this last game, Bastion. So, Witcher 2, though, if you want to play it, go ahead and feel free. I know it is highly rated, not as much as Witcher 3, but still a good game according to many. This next one is Hotline Miami, and from what I understand, and I don't understand much, it is a highly rated top-down kind of violent action game. You know, kind of think the way I've heard it described to me, which I don't know if it's true because I haven't played it, so if you've played it, let me know, is kind of a top-down GTA. Obviously not exactly like GTA, because you're not going to be doing all the cool things like driving around and all that crazy stuff, but that aspect to it, you can see lots of fighting, lots of gore. Good stuff there, apparently. But it's a really highly rated game, and it is the cheapest it's ever been at 85% off, $1.49. And I think there's a Hotline Miami 2 as well. So this is the first one, and yeah, there it is, the second one. So it's about a 5-year-old game now, and if you're interested in it, it is the cheapest it's ever been, so good time to play it, good time to buy it. This next game I have never really heard of, so I tried to look it up before. I try to watch some of the Let's Plays of these games I'm talking about, so I have a little bit of an idea, but I don't have a ton of time to watch every single one, because there is a ton of Steam sales constantly, and it's hard to keep up with them, to be honest. But as we go through this podcast and live stream, hopefully you'll learn more and more about this game. But anyways, I say that to say, the person who Let's Play this means this game is pretty much an insta-buy, because it was PewDiePie. PewDiePie! And if PewDiePie plays it, then of course you have to play it, right? Isn't that how that works? But that's probably why this game honestly got so many players on it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. This was like a couple years ago back, so maybe PewDiePie didn't have quite the influence he does now. But anyways, from what I watched, it's kind of an adventure game where you play as the two brothers. It's really beautiful graphics. Just looking at the front page, I wasn't really that interested, but then once I saw the gameplay, I'm like, this is actually quite cool looking if you want an indie adventure game. I know it's pretty short. He did the whole Let's Play in, I think it was 2.5 hours was when he finished it. So if you're looking for a story indie game, check out Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. It is actually 191th on our top Steam list, so a lot higher than I actually thought it was as well. And you know, you can get it right now 80% off. So let's move on though. The Darkest Dungeon. The Darkest Dungeon, if you don't know anything about this game, all I'm going to say about it is that you need to go watch Mr. G. If you haven't seen him, he's part of the YouTube Wolfpack, a group that I'm in, just friends that we do gaming videos together. You need to go check out his channel. He has tons of Let's Plays on this. Again, that's Mr.Mr.G. And just type in Darkest Dungeon and he'll come up as one of the first searches. And he's a great guy, great YouTuber. And this game is 1,991 on the top Steam list, but it was on my radar because it was one of the most excuse me, got something in my throat there. Whew. Anyways, what I was trying to say is this was one of the most popular Steam games at one point, and right now it is the cheapest it's ever been, $15 off at $9.99. So go check out his channel, check out the Let's Play, and see if you're interested in this game. It's at its best deal ever right now. Invisible Inc. This game, honestly, I don't know too much, but it is a top-down kind of strategy stealth game. It is 483rd on our Steam list. I'm not going to say too much about it because I honestly don't know much about it, but if it interests you, it is $5.99, the cheapest it's ever been. Again, another game at the cheapest it's ever been, which is $14 off, so a great deal there. Next one is Shadow Warrior 2. Shadow Warrior 2, watched a little bit of a Let's Play of it. Reminded me of kind of, you know, something like Skyrim. I know it's not Skyrim. I know I'm going to get flack for saying that, but I just don't have a ton to compare it to. But, you know, just a single player game, which has the aspects of being a warrior. You get your samurai sword. I think that's what it is. It's something like that. You know, you get a sword that's from Asia. It may not be samurai. I apologize if that's wrong. But then you also get guns, and it looks like a pretty cool game. Right now, it is the cheapest it's ever been, $20 off, $19.99. It is our highest rated 927th game. So, pretty decent sale there. Soma is a older horror game. Actually, it's not that old. I guess it's 2015. It is the same people who made Amnesia, The Dark Descent, one of the best Steam PC horror games of all time. So it's by the same developer, and this one is really highly rated as well. I've never played Soma. I've played Amnesia with my friend on his account, and right now Soma is 70% off, $21 off, $8.99. Also another game at the cheapest it's ever been. So if you're into horror games, that would be a great one to check out. I don't know if I could handle it myself. I don't want to pee during the middle of my streams. So, we're going to hold off on horror games for now. Maybe one day, if enough of you ask for it. But next up, we have Oxenfree. Oxenfree is a great story-driven game. Pretty much, you know, there's no action, there's no fighting. You just get to decide what the characters say and where they go. This doesn't seem like that cool of a game until I started watching Latana. Wow. I'm so sorry, Latana. I just murdered your name. I apologize greatly. Latana Army. He does another YouTube channel on our Wolfpack. He is a great YouTuber. You should go subscribe to him. But anyways, he did a Let's Play of this, and I got hooked to the story. He did 1 or 2 episodes, and I don't know if he ever finished it, so I actually don't know what happened in the story, which makes me want to buy the game myself. So, if you're into great story games, this really actually drew me in. And I don't usually play games for the story. I play it for the fun, for the action, for the look and the feel of it. But again, if you want a great story, this one really hooked me in, and it's at a great price of $4.99 right now. Only $1 more than the cheapest it's ever been. Real quick though, a little break to tell you about the THQ Classic Bundle. I didn't find this one myself. It was actually recommended to me on a comment by Suds. So thank you, Suds, for commenting on one of my videos, telling me about this. I forget which video it was, but I really appreciate the tip, and I love it when people come to me and say, hey, have you seen this sale? Because I don't see every single sale. I see a lot of sales, not every single one, especially bundles I miss out on. But this bundle, really, the only games I really recognize off the top 1,000 Steam games list is the Red Faction games and the Titan Quest Anniversary Edition, which I know are highly rated games. Darksiders also has positive reviews. I don't know much about it. It's a hack and slash RPG apparently. And then the Frontlines, not that great reviewed, so I don't really know much about it either. But these Red Faction games, great, a little bit older open world games. Just, you know, I don't know much about them, but I know they're sci-fi action games, and they've come up a bunch in my sales, and here they are again in the bundle. And then Titan Quest, we already talked about this one in the last video, but a great remastered hack and slash RPG game. And all these games right now are $17.99, so the bundle you save 80% off. So thank you to Suds for recommending that one if you are interested in getting a bundle. This next game, I am actually really considered buying this game. This is called Enter the Gungeon. This one is priced at the cheapest it's ever been, $5.09, and you know, you save about save about $10 off of it, because I think it's $15. Forgot to write down. I believe this one is $15 normally. And this is a bullet hell dungeon crawler, lots of fighting, lots of action, and it just looks pretty silly to me. It looks pretty funny, and really good reviews, super positively rated. Our 653rd best rated Steam game of all time. So it makes me really interested in it. I'm really considering it. So if you've played it, let me know, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't, then maybe you'll have to wait for me to come out with this Let's Play. If I do buy it. I'm really considering it. In next video, I'll probably tell you guys if I ended up buying it or not. But it's on my list, and I'm going to check it twice. But I'm considering this one, and you should consider it too. Next up, Brigador Up Armored Edition. This game is less known. It's more of an indie game than anything, but it is well rated. Wow. Sorry guys, it's been a long 2 days at work, so sorry if I'm off my game a little bit talking about all these games. Let me just pull up the Steam so I remember what this one was. I watched a little bit about it, but not a ton. It's an indie mech game, and I know the best selling point and premise that everyone said that they love is that pretty much every single thing in the game is destructible, which, if you love destruction, then why not? Why not? Anyways, it is 520th on our list, overwhelmingly positive. If you like to destroy things, that's all I really know about the game. Right now, it's the cheapest it's ever been at $8.99. This next one, Postal 2, is a much older game, much action, much violence, and I know much weird, dark humor. I've seen one video about this. It's an old classic. Obviously, you can tell lots of people have played it. Super highly rated. 202 on our Steam list right now. Whew, look at that deal. Just listen to the blues for a second and look at that deal. 90% off. 99 cents. Only 10 cents more than the cheapest it's ever been. So, a great deal there on an old classic. Again, I'm probably going to pass on it for now. But if you're into the dark humor types of games, then that's probably a good one for you. Anyway, next up is Hacknet. This is 498th on our list. Priced right now 50% off. I don't know much about it, but I know from what I've seen and what I've watched, the brief amount is just, it is what it sounds like it is. It's a hacking game. Simulation as a hacker. I know a lot of people have been really giving it great reviews as a simulation game. As you can tell, 92%. I'm not into those types of games, at least not yet. So I'm going to save that for a while before ever looking into buying it. The Dweller is 833rd on our game. It is a puzzle game, but get this, it's a puzzle game where instead of being the guy who gets killed all the time, you get to be the monster killing everyone else. So, does that sound awesome? Yes. And right now, 90% off as well, 49 cents. That is the cheapest it's ever been. The cheapest it probably ever will be. So, if you're looking for a more casual indie puzzle game, check out the Dweller. Valley. Valley is an indie adventure first person, and now I'm just reading off the screen. I'm trying to remember. Okay, yes. This game I have actually seen. This game I've seen from my buddy Raul. If you haven't seen his channel either, you should probably check it out. Great Let's Player, real honest, lovable guy. And this game is the 918th on our list. It is the cheapest it's ever been at $15 off, 75% off. It just looked really beautiful when I watched Raul playing this game. It had, you know, some action, some magic to it. You got some spells. I can't remember if there's any other weapons or if it's just your spells, because I only watched probably 2 episodes of it. He has a lot more. I can't watch everyone's everything stuff, but anyways, great game to check out there. Resident Evil 6 Biohazard 6 obviously is a classic Resident Evil game. Compared to Resident Evil 7, though, I'm not sure if I would get it. Resident Evil 7 looks really cool just because of the first person adding more horror, intensity, and jump scares to it. But Resident Evil 6, I don't know how I feel about the third-person shooter of the zombie game. I much prefer the look of Resident Evil 7, but to be honest, I haven't played either one, so I can't really say. But if you want to join in a classic series, Resident Evil 6, 75% off right now on Steam. Then we have Devil May Cry 4. Devil May Cry 4, actually I want to say I played one of the Devil May Cry games back on the PlayStation 2, was it? Whew, yeah, I think it came out on the PlayStation. That was a long time ago. Anyways, hack and slash action game. It's been a while since I played a Devil May Cry game, but I know it is a well-loved series. Right now, 60% off, which is the cheapest it has been. Then this last one, to kind of end up the stream. This looked pretty interesting to me, but I don't know much about it. I just know it's 60% off on Steam right now, $18 off. Just one of the most popular Steam games, 1088th on the highest rating, but also one of the most well-played games. And if you look at how many reviews, there's almost 10,000 reviews on it. Open world RPG, and it's got character customization. I put it on the list just as an end tag-along there, just because it looked cool by the pictures, but I don't know much about it. So if you want to research more about it, it is one of the highest rated Steam games, and it is 60% off right now. So that was a lot. A little bit longer than I wanted to, and you know, we had the mic troubles at the beginning. So hopefully I'll be able to edit that out for those of you watching later on. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Crane Gaming, for stopping by for a little bit. And anyone else who watches in the future, thank you for coming along. Let me know what Steam games you're thinking about buying. Let me know which ones you are playing and which sales you guys have gotten lately. And then hopefully you guys can tune along to see which games I'm buying and which ones I'm playing, thinking about Enter the Gungeon. If you have any thoughts about that, please let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys. That's why I'm doing this. So, peace out. Have a great day. Have a great night. Great life. Just all around. Just be great. And I'll see you in the next video. Adios, my friend.